peace, and divine love. And at this point, just call me Telly or Chantel. And we're here, episode 3. I know. Episode 3 of the Infinite Healing Journey, Mukbang edition. And as you can see, I have all this delectable, delicious, exotic, tropical fruit that God has blessed and prepared here. I prepared it and God produced it. God bless the farmers that made it happen. All this beautiful fruit. I have my sparkling blush. I'm not doing alcohol today. I'm keeping it clean and more so pure. Last couple mukbangs were heavy. They were good, but they were heavy, you know, all the comfort food. And I just wanted to do something light for you this time around. Light and refreshing. So we're going to get into it. Cheers to episode 3. Ooh, okay. It's really sweet. It tastes like apples. This is what it is. Sparkling blush. And I'm gonna just go ahead and just get straight into it. And I have some divine revelations, of course. And this one is gonna get spiritual, but doesn't it always? I want to go ahead and get straight into it though and let you know what I got. So, okay, let's start. So grapes, we got green and black grapes. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We have papaya. We have dragon fruit, pink and yellow dragon fruit. It's gonna be my first time trying the yellow dragon fruit, so I'm a little excited about that. Passion fruit, mango. Also, hiding over here in the corner. Hopefully I can, you know how it goes, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all close up. We have pineapples, grapes, more grapes. And over here, kiwi, star fruit. Kiwi and star fruit. And not just any type of kiwi, hold on. Golden kiwi, that's right. They're a little bit more sweeter, actually much more sweeter than the traditional green kiwis. And I have my charcuterie cheeses, assorted cheeses, the best crackers, the garlic herb townhouse flatbread crackers, caviar, and Philadelphia smoked cream cheese. It's like smoked salmon cream cheese. And am I missing something? Golden berries. Let's show the people. Golden berries. More mango. I got some cut up mango over here. I just know it's nice and sweet. And then I made myself like another plate of the dragon fruit, the papaya, more passion fruit, more passion. You can never have enough passion, baby. Okay, so go ahead and cue the behind the scenes video and then we just gonna get right into it. All right, so before anything, gotta say my grace. So Heavenly Father, just thank you, Lord, for another day. Thank you, God, for this delectable, delicious food that you provided me with. Pray that you bless it, God. Pray that you bless it and let it be a nourishment to my body. And I pray that I have nourishment to give to whoever watches this video, that something will resonate and continue to uplift us more than we can imagine, more than we could pray for, God. Thank you for all your blessings. In your magnificent name I pray, amen. So, I just want to get straight into it because I've been fasting today. Now, I haven't been fasting throughout the week. I've been snacking and I still been kind of like going in with the snacking. I'm not gonna hold you at all. However, I'm like, I'm gonna do something more clean today. And I think I want to start with something that I haven't tried before, the yellow dragon fruit. I want to try something different. And like I said, I have divine revelations, and we'll be talking more about those divine revelations shortly. I want to get into this food. I haven't ate all day, and you would have thought I cooked, like preparing this, the setup, the time it takes to make it all beautiful and scrumptious, to get myself together as well. And you see, the natural crown has made her introduction. I'm gonna go ahead and try my yellow dragon fruit. This is my first time. I tried pink dragon fruit, and I want to see what the yellow dragon fruit is talking about. Okay. This is giving like solar plexus, because I got so much yellow fruits here. And if you know about the solar plexus, the color yellow is relating to healing and elevating the solar plexus. And right now, my solar plexus is enjoying this. It's really coming to life. Like, this yellow dragon fruit. It's really juicy. It's more juicier than it's more sweeter, and it's more juicier than the pink ones that I've had. That's good. Let's try a papaya. See what it's talking about. The papaya, I like the texture. Okay, on the back end, I felt like I was in Mexico for a minute. These really did. These must have came from Mexico. On the back end, those are good. So what I like to do, this is my move right here. What I like to do is take some of the passion fruit. It's a delicacy. I take some of the passion fruit, and then I put it on the papaya. That's what it needed. Let's try some of these mango. I'm gonna just get right into it. Let's try everything. Mangoes are super sweet, like I knew they would be. It tastes like honey. Okay. It's bussin'. I like it. And then I got my golden berries. I tasted a couple of these a little while back. I've been having them. I was saving them for this mukbang. And I couldn't put my finger on what a golden berry tastes like. I feel like their parents gotta be a tomato. Because like the texture is like, it's like a tomato. It's tropical, but like a tomato. I can't explain it. Like the texture of it is like a tomato. It's not bad. It's not my favorite berry, but it's a decent berry. I think these will make some good juice. Like when I do my pressed juice, I'm definitely going to utilize those. And then I just want to get right into my cheese and my crackers, and then I'm going to tell you what I have as far as divine revelations. Now, as much as I do my best to make life beautiful and enjoyable and fun and, have beautiful settings and delicious food and good ass music and good ass vibes and beautiful people and uplifting energy, I realize that we face spiritual warfare now more than ever. Now more than ever. And I'm not going to hold you. It'd be heavy on me as an empath because I've been there. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. If you like, Telly, what are you talking about? Are you just blabbing? Okay. Oh, I don't recall if I ever tried caviar. I don't feel like I have. So I wanted to like kind of prep myself into it and do like a layering effect. So I got, like I said, I got my smoked salmon Philly cream cheese. If you know, you know. And I have my crackers, my townhouse flatbread. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do like a layering effect to see what the flavor profile is given for this caviar and the smoked salmon cream cheese. Okay, that's enough. And put that over there. Okay. It's like a bougie ass Lunchable. I love it. If you know us 90 babies, to this day, I love a Lunchable. What are you talking about? Like, to this day. But this is like an adult Lunchable right here. Okay, so then I'm going to take some of the caviar, dab it on. I feel like I'm far away. Am I far away? I feel so far away from you. Let's get closer. Okay, here it goes. I smell the smoked salmon. I'm gonna see what it's talking about. Hold on. I need to run that back. And I need to get a thumbnail. Hold on. We're going to get the thumbnail. I just wanted to go ahead and start tasting stuff. Let me focus. Putting the caviar back on. I put a lot on this time. Okay. 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 Really, to be for real, I'm not gonna hold you. All I taste is salt with this. It's just, that's all I taste. It's like an additional, there's a bit of little nuttiness, a little butteriness, if that's even a word. However, the caviar just brings more of a salt-like profile on top of the smoked salmon cream cheese, which is just fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. Maybe I'll do a different caviar, a different brand next time, but it's straight. I'm rocking with it so far. It's okay. I like it as a layering effect. So, I was discussing divine revelations. And I do realize more than ever the spiritual warfare we face. It's not just within the Black community. It is heavy within our community, but it's universal. It's all around the world. From the way we treat each other, we could be a lot more kind. We could definitely be a lot more kind. I think about the experiences that I went through and I overcame in different karmic situations that I overcame. And at the time, when I was in those situations, you don't realize that it's karmic. You don't realize, I deserve way better than this. And if we're ever going to beat spiritual warfare as a whole, it starts with us first. That's self-love. That yellow dragon fruit, and it's rare to find those. So they've been sitting in the fridge. I've been letting it get nice and ripe for about at least a couple weeks now. This is the pink dragon fruit. It ain't seeing. It ain't seeing. It ain't no way. Okay, let me get a thumbnail. But it ain't no way that pink dragon fruit, it's like sour. It's not nasty, but it's like that yellow dragon fruit is sweet. It's like the texture is even a little bit different. Like, yeah, it's not seeing it. Okay, what can we do for mukbang? Oh, I know it would be cute. Because as I was saying about self-love, you deserve better. And when I was in those karmic situations, when I dealt with karmic relationships and patterns and situationships, a lot of S's here, and you'll peep my lisp. It's gonna come out from time to time. It is what it is. And when I was in those situations, I realized, like, one day I can do better. And I started really loving and honoring myself and giving myself the love that I deserved. And I know what that attracts. The type of love that I've been praying for. Anything that you pray for, God hears you. Even the true, pure love. You deserve pure, true love. I feel like my hands should be doing something. Like, I feel like I should be like feeding myself grapes. Like the queen I am. I don't know if you've seen that mug squirt, but it squirted. Okay. Because this is fire. Hold on. This is what you deserve. Me feeding you grapes, or you feeding me grapes, and you calling me your highness. That's like my fantasy. And then I'm gonna get bathed like, off of Coming to America. Like when he had his bathers, and not on nothing sexual, on some really like sacred type, cleansing, pure type. The sun is going down and I have to get this. And I have just a few more divine revelations. This one's going to be another short, sweet one. When I dealt with karmic situations, I was always trying to be this nurturing, loving person to a fault. I mean, to the point when it's so unconditional. It's like someone will take advantage of it. Someone that's not as pure-hearted. Someone that is not willing to bring forth reciprocity. They will take advantage. So I got my Vermont white cheese. Let's do some green grapes. That cheese is really creamy. So it's a Vermont white cheddar. And then this is the extra sharp cheddar. And it's Crackle Barrel. Fun fact, my first job was a hostess at Crackle Barrel. Now I've had many jobs, from mail carrier to flight attendant to working at adult foster care to I've done so many things, and my biggest one, the most one that I love the most, is serving and being able to work from home. The bomb. All this fruit, all this food, it's crazy. I want more mango. A golden kiwi too. Let me get a golden kiwi. Those are so good. And they taste like they can be like family with a pear or something. Like that profile. It's really good. So, with the spiritual warfare, with ending karmic cycles, seeing the pattern of you're dealing with connections that don't pour into you. You pour into them, but they don't pour back into you. Don't you realize this cycle? And I eventually did, but it took time. And the most power that I gain, the most power I gain is when I remained and I remain celibate, silent, and selective. Very selective about who I decide to let, even in my path or any of that. Let's try green grape. This is just, it's just delectable. The fruits, me, the crown, everything. It's just stunning. You deserve this treatment. And I tell myself when I splurge like this and I'm like, it's time to do a mukbang. It's time to talk to my spiritual tribe. We're going to splurge. And here, take a rose. I'll feed you grapes. I'll throw roses at your feet. All of that. I told myself that. I'm telling you that. You have to manifest that within yourself. Like, I'm feeding you grapes. Tell yourself that. Like, I'm feeding you grapes. Like, you're so stunning. You're so beautiful. You're so intelligent. You're so nurturing. You're caring. And you deserve this. Good. I like both of them. The black better because they're really sweet. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's do a star fruit. So I'm obviously going to touch more on that in another episode. However, remember how I was saying in episode 2 how I was about to get back in the studio? Well, I did. I got back in the studio and we laid another hot one. It's fire. And right now, I'm not pausing my music or nothing, but I did take my music down on YouTube because I'm a businesswoman. And I realized there's a few things that's in place before I want to go ahead and release my music. You know, I want to get legit, get my papers for all my music. And yeah, I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day. So I have to move more business minded, and I have to protect myself, protect the music. And yeah, because I realized this ain't no just mediocre. Nothing about my lyrics or my music is mediocre. So I'm like, I need to protect this. It's not mainstream. So I need to protect this, right? So we did a big one. And it's called Black Woman in Tech, actually. And that one, there's some lyrics that I want to touch on that one real quick. But you thought I was going to be cute about it? Baby, I'm putting that whole star fruit on my mouth. What are you talking about? You thought I was going to be cute about it? I love this, though, for us. I love this. It's like a picnic, charcuterie vibes, you know. Imagine we're somewhere in our cabin, disclose, location, nobody knows, only me and you know, only the spiritual tribe knows what the vibes are. So we're at the cabin and we're having a nice picnic. And like I told you, I gave you the ins and outs on the last track, right? I know I'm making a mess. I am making a mess. So I gave you the ins and outs. I gave you the ins and outs on the last Black Woman in Tech. That's the last song that I did in the studio. And there's a lyric on there that says, get my caviar. It's a lyric on the song Black Woman in Tech that says, in God I trust. I want real love, not lust. It's just so sacred that nothing can break it. It's rare that you come into that, though. So until then, I'ma just stay solo. It's rare that you come into that, though. It is. When it's a connection that's not just lustful. It's really sacred. It's really spiritual. Y'all pray together. And it's some kinkiness going on too. You see how romantic, you know the vibes of what it's going to be like. It's that too. But it's more of an equal balance because the spirituality is what's going to keep us when the romantic, spicy stuff doesn't. When life happens for either one of us, for the both of us, as it's going to, what's going to be the thing that keeps us going? What's going to be the thing that helps us to fight spiritual warfare is prayer, praying for each other, uplifting each other. And I didn't really realize this when I was more of a young snapper. And in my 20s, yeah, I was definitely moving more reckless. Definitely not really moving more calculated and intentional about nothing that I was doing. Nothing. It was just like, you just passing the time kind of connections. And it's like, I don't want to move that way. I want to share my time with you. You gotta be, baby. First of all, I'm a loner. I enjoy being alone. It's not an issue for me to be alone anymore, especially after the connections I've had and dealt with. I'm cool. Let's do some more caviar. Okay, so like I said, I'm cool with being selective, celibate, single. I'm cool with just protecting my heart and not wasting nobody's time. Trying to have a one-track mind for me is always a challenge. However, as I was saying, like, okay, in my 20s, I had these type of connections where it was like a passing the time type of thing. And it was like, yo, do some mango. You can't give all your power to someone non-deserving. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to you to give all your power to someone that doesn't truly appreciate you, uplift you, encourage you emotionally and spiritually, not just physically. How you gonna be busting it wide open and you ain't praying with me? This is what I'm talking about, the spiritual warfare. And like, how we gonna even be a family if we can't have a conversation without raising our voices and disrespecting each other or calling each other out our names, calling me everything but a child of God, pretty much. Where is we gonna get with that? Nowhere. So when you take a step back and you say, when you get ready to get upset, and you're in a situation, you're in a relationship, or just your family, take a step back and give yourself some time before saying something hurtful or mean or putting your hands on someone. Because you put your hands on somebody, no matter the gender, you're going to see what their hands talking about too. Trust and believe. It's like, I don't vouch for either or putting your hands on anyone. But of course, protect yourself if you need to. However, I never wanted to be in that. I never wanted to involve myself in a situation that was physically or verbally abusive. I did verbal, and I'm like, I'm not doing physical too. So I want to start speaking life to myself and speaking life to you, my spiritual tribe, because I believe in you and I believe in us. I know if God can protect me and shine his light on me, his grace on me, amongst all the hard-headed decisions that I made, when God gives me clear red flags, clear indication that this is a waste of my time, that I shouldn't be involving myself with this connection, with this type of person, rather attachment. And that's the difference. That's the difference for me. I'm okay with connections. It's just those attachments that I can't do. I can't do codependent situations, clingy situations for family or friends. You get to getting clingy, baby, you gotta get up out of here. You gotta get up out of here immediately, because I ain't about to explain myself to you. Like, I'm not explaining myself to no one. Like, and maybe I'm the problem. Well, no, because I don't just straight up ghost people, right? I give people the opportunity. I tell people, like, I'm not really feeling your behavior. But after how many conversations I gotta have with you to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm done talking about it. We're done talking about it. It's a done deal. Girl, I ain't touched these pineapples, nothing. Good thing I got a knife over here. I'm gonna end this spiritual warfare. If I'm gonna be this generational curse breaker that I am, it takes that awareness. Like within my music and Black Woman in Tech, I want real love, not lust. It's just so sacred that nothing can break it. Do you think I was talking like that in my 20s? Absolutely not. I didn't know what it would be like to want a sacred love. What it would be like to pray for a partner and they pray for you. Like, I'm talking about like on your knees praying to the point where it becomes very, very intimate, more than any type of sexual, physical experience could ever be. So if I'm gonna be this generational curse breaker, I said, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. Like, I gotta be like, I love you. To me, literally, like, I love you. You're doing great, Chantel. Whatever your name is, I love you. You're doing great, spiritual tribe. You're doing the best you can, spiritual tribe. And I had to uplift myself. I know I didn't do a lot of eating. I told you it was going to be like lighter and refreshing, which is why I did fruit. Oh yeah, my pineapple. I got pineapple over here. Oh my goodness. It's so juicy. That's definitely what he said. He's gonna say. Chill. It's Sunday. So yeah. Now I'm at peace because I remain celibate, silent, and selective. I'm going to be this generational curse breaker. We're going to be generational curse breakers together. We have to change the status quo. We don't promote all of this sneaky link culture, situationships, just hooking up to hook up. I mean, if that's what you do. I didn't have my fair of sneaky links. I'm not judging. That's what you do. That's what you do. But I don't want to hear nothing talking about the dating pool and nothing that's out there. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because you still linking up with your sneaky link from 2015, 16. So don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. And if you feel attacked, good. That was for you. Straight up. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I've been... Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to do some passion fruit and some yellow dragon fruit. Oh, that'll be good. Passion fruit and yellow dragon fruit. Baby, that is giving everything it needs to give. What? Am I somewhere tropical right now? Am I somewhere in Fiji? Oh my goodness, like, I'm just thinking somewhere tropical, y'all. That was the first thing that came to mind. It don't matter where we at. I'm gonna create the vibe. I'm gonna give it to you every time. I'm gonna give it to you every time. I'm not trying to be tucked away from the camera. It's just a lot going on over here. A yellow dragon fruit. Okay, we got more papaya. Everything is so juicy and fresh. I will say that. Yeah. Let's do some more pineapple. I can't explain it. They got like a hint of Mexico. They are really good. Like, they're not super, super sweet, but they got flavor profile on the back end. Let's do some passion fruit on the pineapple. I like to put the passion fruit on everything. Okay, let me move this up here. Passion fruit on the pineapple, y'all. Through my music, through my poetry, through when I write, when I begin these affirmations, I begin them with saying something that's really on my heart. And not in a flesh way, not in a way of things that I desire and lust and want, but praying for a solid partner, someone that we balance each other, we uplift each other, we encourage each other. After everything I've been through, it's like, that's what it takes to be a generational curse breaker, is who you allow in your life. When you know your worth, when you know your value, when you treat yourself well, when you speak life to yourself. Even when times when those dark thoughts come, when you want to end it all, on those days when you want to end it all, here comes the self-love, like, you tripping, like, you pressure. Don't you know? Baby, don't you know? Don't you know who you are? That's what it really comes to, as being a generational curse breaker. Knowing who you are will be everything to help you in the process, to give you more discernment, to give you more willpower and strength to say no to anything that is beneath what you deserve to be treated like. And I used to run into, let's do another star fruit. I used to run into this mindset, and I don't know if you ever been into this mindset, king or queen, but if you ever been in this mindset of, but I don't ask for too much. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Never belittle yourself or let nobody play on your top. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. Don't allow it. Don't allow those type of connections that are gonna ever let you feel played. That's what it is. Instead of saying, I don't ask for too much, it's saying, nah, I'm ask for enough. And I ain't talking about material things, but like I said, you can't even just bring peace and comfort and a great friendship, intellectual conversation, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And I say that in the most loving way. We're talking about absolutely nothing if we're not talking about God. If it ain't spiritual, if it ain't uplifting, if it ain't business oriented, if it ain't serving the community, uplifting humanity, we ain't talking about nothing. Let's do another star fruit. And this time I did one little cute bite because I want to really take my time and enjoy it. I always love star fruit. It's so crunchy, juicy, citrus. Love them. I really enjoyed this. I have to wrap it up. Yes, I have to wrap it up. Only because I said I want to keep it short and sweet. The sun has went down. And man, it's giving. It's giving. in another life, I lived in the 70s and I was a, what to say, I was a foxy mama. I am a foxy mama. And I know this. I know this all too well. So we ain't letting nobody play on our top. We breaking generational curses. We loving ourselves. But at the same time, we need our kings too. We need you too. Yes, we love you too. Don't ever get it twisted. We love you, kings. We love you. However, you have to love yourself for it to be healthy in the household. Love yourself, love on your people, and uplift each other more than ever. And again, I know I'm gonna be missing you. I missed you like crazy last time, and I said, I don't know how long it's gonna be. It wasn't that long. You know, we'll have another date. We'll talk more in depth of this conversation because I felt like it was a bit rushed, and I didn't want to spill. I wanted to spill a little tea, but not too much tea, because it's not just about tea. It's about nourishment, and I want this to be nourishing. The fruit, not just the fruit, but my words and the divine downloads, the divine revelations, always. So we can kick it soon. Maybe we'll do pasta. What you think? Pasta? Yeah. I'm kind of in the mood for that next time. We'll do pasta. Last time I gave you Chipotle at the crib, and that was fun. That was cool. We did tequila and shots and tacos, and that was fun. So last time was Chipotle at the crib. So next time maybe we'll do We Got Red Lobsters at home. So yeah, this was fun too. This was cute, and we'll get together soon. And be kind to your mind and be kind to others. You are loved dearly, and you matter. Keep being a generational curse breaker that you were born to be. See you soon. See you real soon.